just tested some kids. We started at the very beginning of the year. It's a freshman reading program. We're identifying students with lower grade level reading with fluency. And we screen them with the 8th grade screener. And I had 2 students that I'm thinking about right off the top of my head. They were at 8th grade with reading 120 words a minute. So they were in our class, we placed them at the grade level, we worked with them. Just last week we tested them, they moved all the way up, and now they increased their words per minute by, I believe, 40 words, just over 40 words per minute with 2 of those kids. I mean, that's like, these interventions are working. So that's our spotlight.
You can't know everything anyway. So whether you're an engineer or a scientist or a political scientist or an economist, being able to work with people, no matter what you study, is the #1 skill that you simply must have.
So I tried a walkthrough, or I volunteered to be a participant in the walkthrough in our January experience, and the feedback I got was so specific. I mean, it wasn't just like teachers coming into your classroom and saying, oh, good job, or you going into someone else's classroom for 5 or 10 minutes and saying, oh, good job. It was specific, actionable feedback, and that was really what's been changing the culture around here, is actionable feedback for the teachers to help our students become more engaged learners.
It's graduation day for a handful of troubled kids who were given a second chance to succeed in school.
Tyler Fisher never thought graduating high school would be in his future.
Been here for 3.5 years now. Very long journey.
But after some hard work from him and from the staff, Fisher was able to walk the stage with 7 other of his fellow classmates.
I really couldn't do it without everybody here. Everybody's been more than helpful to me.
Anytime there's a referral to the office or to a detention or to a lunch detention or to our RTC center, all of that behavior data also goes into our system, and that becomes just as crucial as all of the academic data. We're really moving toward using a lot of formative assessments so that every day when students walk out of your classroom, we can identify students who can do something that they couldn't do when they walked in.
We go out to Peckham and work for money. I work for the ground maintenance. I worked in the warehouse. I'm learning how to read better and write better. When I leave school, I would like to go to college.
Data team, which is a subset of people who are also on our school improvement team, met and had our first formal meeting right after term 3 ended, and we had all of our first semester grades and all of our term 3 grades for our students and absence and behavioral data, and we had a very streamlined, efficient meeting, and we just went student to student, and it was a very easy problem-solving process. A lot of what we just read about with the meetings around early warning indicators and who is the student, what is the context that we need to know, what are their data points, and what are we going to do about it. And we did that for every student, and it felt really efficient and good to be able to flag those students specifically looking at the data rather than this amorphous kind of who do we think is sort of struggling. We could say this person is struggling, who's going to do anything about it.
I'm in my second year and I've had 5 links and I had one of them twice. When you get a different link, it's not always going to be the same experience, and I really liked how I had different experiences with different kids.
Coming in this year to Lynx, I had no idea what to expect, and I was with a completely nonverbal student in a math class. So as the year went on, I left the class and came back in. I was seeing interacting with the students, communicating with me more, so it's just been really great.
I've learned a lot from him. I've learned that I need to be patient and understanding and just listen more often than I do.
We're trying to open it up more, and hopefully we'll have plenty more links next year to open the services to other people with disabilities.